What if I drink the same things that you drink? What if we see the same things but you blink? And what if it's not a blink but a wink? Do you think you would see what I see if the person on fire was me? Do you think you'd help put out the fire? Or would you choose to be silent, a liar? If all the people believe in the lie, well then what's there to speak? And did you wink or just blink with your eye and get yourself a good peek? Do you think you would tell us the truth with your feet to the fire on the roof? Or instead would you tell us a lie with the crocodile tear in your eye? What if I hear the same things that you hear? What if I fear the same things that you fear? What if we is a word that is not clear? What if what I don't have is what you cheer? Do you think you would see me a friend with no money to play a new hand? Do you tell how my story would end with no truth in the ending you planned? Welcome back, deep thinkers, to this series of songs that I'm playing to talk about the things that we've had trouble communicating about in the past. What if I think the same things that you think? What if I drink the same things that you drink? Have you ever been hanging out in a crowd, deep thinkers, where somebody has drank something and you're drinking the same things, but their attitude changes over the course of time? It kind of reverts to an inner layer of hostility that kind of spills out for whatever reason. Have you ever dealt with someone that has that kind of duality? Those dualities probably exist in every one of us, and it oftentimes has to do with if we are in a weakened state of mind, which party is present? Which version of ourselves is present? So that song, I don't know that it has a title yet. I call it Unnamed Song 2. And the reason I call it Unnamed Song 2 is because I wrote it pretty recently and I haven't played it enough to even really fully remember it. So I hope that I got all the lyrics right. I think I did. But I want to follow up that song with another song that's very similar in terms of a concept. This one is called Have You Decided? And it talks about a time when I believed that I met with the devil. to go? Have you decided? Do you need to go? Some time back, I played that song for a friend of mine, and I asked them to tell me what they thought about it. They didn't really know what to think about it. I don't know that they followed the story. In order to follow the story to a song, you have to listen to the words. And in order to listen to the words, you have to be interested in the subject material. And in order to be interested in the subject material, something has to resonate with you in your heart, maybe. And so if you love something, you're probably going to do your best to nurture it like a plant. You know, you might make sure it gets a sufficient amount of water, sunlight, nutrients, things like that, so that it can blossom and so that you can see it, you know, the progress of it flowering, providing fruit, whatever it is that it does for you as a plant. You know, I can't say for sure what you focus on in terms of what you're trying to go for in your garden. What I can say for a fact is that the garden of truth basically brings up vines that are fruitful. And those fruitful vines will often nourish those around them. That's just my basic thoughts. And in some cases, you can meet with someone that has a duality. You can drink the same things that they drink. And for some reason, as our beings become a little bit more weakened, we sometimes will permit ourselves to commit more and more atrocities, oftentimes in the name of egoism, being egocentric. So for that reason, I hope that you've watched this presentation and understood it for what it was being shown for. I hope that the fruits that I've provided to you have been nourishing in ways that maybe we aren't fully aware of how to account for it right now. But I also hope that you're able to reciprocate that energy by clicking on the comments, adding some information, adding some stories about when you met with the devil, or when you told somebody something that was met with a response that you were not expecting, or how you have hung out with people and ate and drank the same things but come up with a different sense of energy after the fact. Any of these things would be appreciated. More than that, would be appreciated that you share these links. I'm doing my best to try to have gotten this channel monetized. In order to do that, there needs to be 1,000 subscribers. And in order for that to happen, there needs to be some kind of a sharing, reciprocal attitude that happens. I don't really want to continue to ask for something that's not deserved. But if you think that these topics are worth discussing, then you will probably automatically share the link. Even if you yourself don't subscribe to the content that's on here, you might share the link so that the conversations can go just a little bit more forward and have a little bit more of an ability to resonate with one another. So I hope that you're enjoying the show. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace, love, and all that old school stuff.